Wuke David, the two-star underdog wide receiver, just got his first wide receiver battle of the season. Now, it's only to move up to 5th in the depth chart, but Wuke's not going to let the opportunity pass him by. He stays focused on the grind, dodges the huzz and all the distractions that come with them, and pops off in front of his coach. Like, absolutely pops off. I mean, I'll let this play talk for itself. After winning and becoming wide receiver 5, he gets hopeful that he'll play in their upcoming game against a 3-4 Ohio Bobcats team. As the game begins, his hope dwindles immediately as he realizes how far he still has to touching the field, but he's happy for his teammates as the Bulls win in a low-scoring affair 17-12. In week 10, Wuke has another stellar performance in practice and is gaining a ton of momentum as he's on the heels of Taji Johnson for wide receiver 4. Buffalo faces the Zips of Akron on the road this week. And again, Wuke David doesn't get any playing time. But unlike last week, they lose, this time 13-10. Wuke knows he would have made an impact in this game, but he stays patient as he knows his time is coming. And he was right, as he gets an opportunity to take over wide receiver 4 of the Bulls in practice the very next week during their bye. He showed out last time, but can he pull it off again? I mean, did y'all really expect anything different from this man? Of course he wins. Wuke's really come a long way from the start of the season, and now that he's wide receiver 4, he'll surely play in their next game against Ball State, right? Right? Wrong. But at least Buffalo holds on to win 7-zip. He has a long way to becoming wide receiver 3, and the season is almost over. So what can he do? Same old, same old. He gets right back to work, doing everything he can to impress his coach. In week 13, the Bulls face Eastern Michigan, and it's an extremely important game, as it's an in-conference game, and both teams are 5-5. Whoever wins secures a bowl game. Eagles win in an absolute nail-biter, securing a bowl game and handing us a giant L in a win 15-14. In week 14, we play a 3-4 Kent State team. If we win, we make a bowl game. I mean, we couldn't have asked for an easier opponent to end the year. What's happening? The Bulls lose 13-10 and Kent State ends our season early. With the season coming to an end, Wuke locks in as he gets all B's on his finals, and he'll finally have time to assess how the season went and if he should enter the transfer portal, as there are a lot of good options. Ultimately, he decides to return to the Bulls as the wide receiver in front of him is graduating, and he'd finally have a great shot at becoming a contributor in his sophomore season. Or so he thought. Wuke gets done absolutely dirty by his head coach, who persuaded him to stay, and he finds himself in the exact same situation as last year, fighting from the bottom of the depth chart to see the field. Do you think he'll get any playing time in his sophomore season? Stay tuned for next episode.